Hello YouTube, I do apologize that my hair looks terrible today. I didn't plan on making this video. Um, but I just heard or watched the news about this particular YouTuber and full disclosure before somebody talks about it in the comments. Yes, we had a little bit of a beef, but it's not even a beef. It was like back in 2015-ish. We had some kind of argument over a contest or something, but we got through it because we're adults, we're not children. Um, but I have an adoration of the deepest, utmost respect for this YouTuber, this BJD artist in the community. And when I say that artist is because, she paints a lot of her stuff and reviews things and that kind of thing. And I am personally saddened to see Resin Wonders leave the YouTube community um, and basically say she's leaving the uh, the hobby on video for now. Um, and I think it's not a surprise that it comes just a few days after the situation we discussed. But at the same time, I really need, or would like to see, I think we all need and would like to see, people who bring out the best of the YouTube BJD community here. For example, yes, I personally may have a disagreement with a BJD YouTuber who gets sponsors through Junkie Spot, um, who starts with an A. I may personally have personal opinions about the way that I got basically banned from a Facebook YouTube group on that. But the difference between me and a child, and the difference between me and somebody who doesn't have compassion in my heart, and the difference between me who has been through so much in so many years and has gotten better for it. And the people online right now is that I am an adult enough to say maybe we don't like each other because we're not all going to like each other, but we can still respect each other. I respect if people watch that YouTuber and say, this is somebody that keeps me inspired in the hobby. This is someone I like. This is someone that I feel I have a connection to. This is someone that brings out the best in me and makes me want to pursue buying my first doll or helping with mods or whatever it may be because they help me. They make me feel great about the hobby. And I guarantee you, for people that are not children or do not act like children or have the mentality of a child, have the same thoughts towards me. Because as much as I love you guys, especially the new subscribers, some of you do not know that I'm not the most popular person in this hobby because I've had a little bit of controversy in the past. I've had a little bit of scandal in the past. I've had a little bit of issues with certain Facebook groups and people on the platform. But I was a lot younger and stupid just a few years ago than I am now. I've grown so much because of things that have happened in life that I can admit that to myself. And that's a hard pill to swallow, but it's also necessary to get better, if you know what I mean. You have to really say, okay, I effed up here, here, and here. What can I learn from these areas of improvement? And how can I use them to make my life better and other people's lives better? That's what this video is about. I 100% understand what it feels like to want to leave the hobby for a while and get out of all the drama, especially online and online community and social media and YouTube and everything else. Because my older subscribers and even the new ones need to know this. If you're new on this channel, I was scammed by BJD artist for a lot of money, near $10,000 if you want the amount. And then I've just talked about it and talked about it because you have to talk about these things to work through them. When something like that happens to you, it can leave a bad taste in your mouth. You want to leave the hobby. I know exactly how you feel right now. You're looking at this hobby and you are saying, because I watched the entire video, you're saying, how is this hobby going to survive if people are going to continually recast dolls? What's going to be left but having the same thing? That's a valid point. The problem is, having been through so much depression, anxiety, and other things in my life in the past couple of years, it's kind of hard for me to be just on white or gray, or white or black. There's that gray shade that comes between me and before you get to light or dark. And I kind of mentioned this in the last video. I can kind of see both sides, but I can also understand the frustration and the anger, because you're saying what I've said before in many videos. You were saying, if they love that doll and they want that doll and they appreciate the sculpt that was made, why are they not buying from the artist? I have the same questions. But a lot of people in the last video have even commented as to why. Some people believe that the companies and the recast companies work together. I don't have an opinion on that at all. I'm not going to say anything because I don't know. And then other people say that the companies do it on purpose and do limited edition dolls on purpose to get recasted, because it's not really hurting the company because they're still selling the limited edition one, and that's why they're getting recast in the first place. So, which I can kind of understand, but at the same time, I've seen, especially from Granado, Rain Doll, Wit Doll, I've seen a few companies that will re-release those limited editions. They don't stay limited edition forever because they know there's a need for it. And the whole point of the limited edition dolls, especially with Switch, is they do it that way because they want to find a way to say, this is a really exciting item that you have to get. It's a selling technique. This is a really exciting item that you have to get right now, and we only have this many, so do it now. And it only goes on sale from this date to this date. But if you talk to the companies, most of them will give you a layaway option. It's usually in the options, you pay this much down, then you pay this much every month. I think the reason why people keep getting in this fight again about recast, which I don't even know why we're even talking about in 2018, is because they have not been on the other side of someone like the person who responded in my last video that is disabled or has a problem and can only afford so much. $100 to them is the difference between groceries or not groceries. It's the difference between keeping the lights on. It's the difference between having something cheap, or having something nice. It's the difference between McDonald's or a steak. And unless you've been in their shoes, you can't really judge. So I 100% understand what you were saying in the video. And I believe I've apologized to you 101 times in different videos about things I may have said in 2015 or did, or ways I acted or whatever, because I was, going through a horrible time. But I do hate to see somebody of that incredible magnitude off the platform, especially in video form, because you inspire people so much, because you make them feel good about the hobby, because you smile, because you're excited, because you review, because you do all these things that a lot of other people only do if they're sponsored to do them. And once more, you don't do it for any kind of recognition. You don't do it to be a celebrity. You don't do it to have somebody know your name. You just do it because you love the hobby. So I hate to see someone who loves the hobby that I support leave the platform. You don't have to like me. You don't even have to support me. You don't have to watch my videos. Just understand that I genuinely, in my heart, care about you. And I wish you the best. I really do. I wish anybody who feels so overwhelmed that they have to leave the hobby for a while the best, because I have been that person. And I'm still kind of in and out, you know. I took a month break before because there was just too much going on, and I didn't want to deal with faking it. Even some of the most subscribed, or some of the biggest YouTubers on the platform, some of the biggest YouTubers on the platform take breaks because you come on here and you feel like this is the place where I can have fun and engage and do lots of stuff. But then it starts feeling like a job. I, like many of you in the hobby, unless we're like really popular, already know I don't have the 4,000 hours of watch time. I don't have the subscriber threshold I need. I'm not going to get partnered anytime soon. But I'm still making videos because I still care about the community. And this is my way to engage with you guys. Yeah, I've had socials before, like Tumblr and Insta and all those other things, but it's interpersonal. You can't really read the tone of somebody when they're writing something or responding to something or whatever. And I get it. But there is one other thing I want to say before I leave this video. Thank you, Resin Wonders, for everything you've done for the community. Thank you for all the people you brought in. Thank you for always being able to smile even when you felt like you just want to cry. Thank you for getting over our drama back in 15. And mainly, thank you for just being honest. You've always been honest. You've never been afraid of cussing or being straightforward, or you don't sugarcoat anything. And I think that's probably one of the main reasons why I respect you, because a lot of people are so, I'm trying to think of the word, they kind of censor themselves because they know if they say the wrong thing, they'll get demonetized. And this is, I mean, YouTube's not really monetizing anybody right now, but that's the way it was before. They keep it on a very kid level friendly type video, and I appreciate that you haven't. I do hope you come back to the platform. Everybody here will welcome you. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. And I'm sorry you had to make that video. I'm sorry you are upset. One last thing I want to say before I go. My video, the last one I made, I appreciate all of your thoughts and your comments and support in the comments. But I watched a response from this person, just kind of updating her stuff and showing her doll. And she's telling everybody that she's getting harassed on Instagram, Tumblr, and whatever social she has. Guys, you're not any better than somebody if you're going to attack them. If somebody can't even post a photo with their mom or their dad or their best friend or their partner or their cat without people dislike bombing them or telling them terrible things in the comments, that is not okay. And frankly, recast, non-recast, whatever person you are in the community, doll community, Barbie community, Monster High community, whatever you are, if you are going to spam somebody's personal accounts, we don't want you in the hobby. We do not want you in the hobby. Because you are, in fact, the definition of a bully. And that is not what we want. And I was going to make that a separate video, but I wanted to say it in this one because she did mention the situation and she was friends with this person, and I understand how horrible it is when you completely got somebody wrong. I get it. But I'm not passing judgment. I'm just sharing my advice. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do apologize this video was long. Please subscribe, turn on post notifications for when I make another video, and I appreciate the new subscribers. Resin, hang in there. My best advice to you is like a spa day. Go get a massage, relax, clear your mind from all the BS in this hobby. Watch your favorite show, make some chamomile tea, and actually cleaning is pretty fun too. If you kind of organize your doll clothes and your eyes and your wigs and get everything organized, when your life is organized, you feel a lot better. Thanks, guys. Bye.